coming off having a day and a half off last week, and then Monday was a holiday, coming off a short week into a short week is almost not even worth it. The amount of work that I have is just, and the emails just never stop, and oh, yeah, so I'm going home, and I have calls from 2 until 7, which means I probably won't get finished with actual work until maybe, I don't know, 8:39, and then you know, start all over again tomorrow. It's just, it's a lot of work, and it makes it really just not worth taking time off, because it's just the depth of stuff I have to get done, and I really should have gotten done this morning. It's like I sat down at 9 o'clock at my desk in the office, and all of a sudden it was 11:30, and I had gotten maybe a fifth of what I needed to get done before noon done. So, anyway, that's the thing that's happening. The roofers are still on my building, so I'm not sure where I'm gonna hide to be able to make all these phone calls. I don't know, I may have to go to Mom's house, which could be interesting. Dinah would like it, so I don't know. We'll see how loud it is. They may not be on my actual roof today. They may be on the other side of the row, so cross your fingers for me. Let's all hope that this works out to everyone's advantage. That's where Sprouts is gonna go. I'm really, really excited. That is about maybe an 1/8 of a mile from my house. So I'm gonna be walking distance to delicious foods. Nom, 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 nom. My mojo has been restored. I've cleaned up the closet, fixed a lot of the jewelry problems I was having. My necklace stands got so weighed down with stuff, I couldn't see the stuff I had. So I ended up wearing like the same 3 things over and over and over. We've corrected that now, thank goodness. Yeah, so I've picked up this metal locker guy and put all of the pants and jeans and stuff in it, and cleaned up a lot of room over here for the sweaters that came down, and the skirts that are gonna have to get worn. And I found these really cool things at Target. They rest on top of your existing wire shelving, and they are the perfect height for a set of queen sheets. So rather than a leaning tower of sheets, I've got them nicely snugged up underneath those, and then I've got exercise stuff, swimming suits, pants that don't fit me right now, but I really hope they will soon. So yeah, I'm mostly pleased with the way this turned out. I'm really pleased with that, by the way, but that's been here since I moved in, so hooray! That right there, I hope one day will be a Santa Claus distribution center. Got all my toes crossed that my application is approved. So I came home to my deck being completely rearranged because the roofers had climbed up on it to, I assume, fix the roof up there, but that hasn't been done yet, so I don't know. They did put the bird feeders back. Remus, hi. I know, you want noms, but you've already had them, honey. So now I am eating frozen cotton candy grapes and catching up on the YouTubes and trying to decide where I'm gonna put all of that stuff. And those are my sunglasses, and this is my glass of water, and that is my Friday.
They told him that she would make a batch of cookies for him every week.
Every week, but it just this thing at my Starbucks near my house. And I know it's a thing everywhere. Every Starbucks has this, but it seems to be a tradition almost at my Starbucks. And I call it my Starbucks because it totally is. It's, so I think that I might have paid for my own breakfast on a Sunday morning at my Starbucks maybe, I don't know, less than 10 times in the last year and a half, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in February. Less than 10 times in 2 years. The person in front of me has always paid for my breakfast on Sundays at the Starbucks near my house. And that's kind of amazing. Like, I know it's a thing in December, Christmas time, and I know that, I mean, it's been, like, somebody has picked up my breakfast at, or my coffee or whatever, at other Starbuckses around, you know, around like my work or whatever. But it has never been with such consistency as it is at my Starbucks in you know, near my house. And that makes me feel really good about where I live. You know, obviously for several different reasons. Now, this is in stark contrast to the internet and the negativity and jerkiness that happens there, which is sad, really, that's a thing. And the reason I bring it up is because a couple of YouTubers that I follow, some daily vloggers, have felt the need, I guess, to justify themselves and their actions to these probably 13-year-old girls who have zero life experience and are just being jerks, or just being mean girls, or being bullies. Like, somebody called, apparently some people called a daughter or a baby, you know, just a little baby, for heaven's sake, like slow, developmentally slow, and ugly, and all these other things. And I'm just like, it's a baby. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? That's a baby. And, you know, and they're daily vloggers, so you see them every day, but you only see 15 minutes out of 24 hours of edited content. Like, I don't know where you get off making judgments about people's intelligence in 15 minutes. Like, it's just, like, how could you possibly know somebody in 15 minutes of a day? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. And the thing is like I said, they are probably 12 to 13-year-old girls who are socially inept and uncomfortable in their own skin and feel the need to take people down. It's just people can be absolute jerks, and the internet gives everybody that supposed anonymity to be jerks and to say the ugly things just to make themselves feel better. And really, I feel like that's all that this is. This is an attempt to tear others down so you can feel higher, to push people down so you can feel better. It's just about your own sad little life, or your own problems, or your own mistakes, or your own, you know, inability to get along with people. Like, it just kills me. Jerks just kill me. It's such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. Anyway, so yeah, so the Starbucks thing and the consistency with which my breakfast is paid for in the mornings on Sundays is just astounding. I just love it. You know, and naturally I pay for the person behind me if there is one, and sometimes there isn't. Sometimes I just get free breakfast, and it's just makes you feel good. Anyway, I am running some errands on this amazing Sunday morning. It feels so good outside. It is crispy cool, and there is like zero humidity, and the sky is like that fall color blue, you know, that deep blue that reminds you of football and orange leaves and coats and scarves and shorts and sweaters. Like, I love this weather. I love the weather where you could wear shorts with a sweater. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. So here's fall, yay. I know we're gonna be back in the 80s by the end of next week, but it's coming. It's coming. Anyway, that is the thing. Running some errands, doing some things, eating my free breakfast, enjoying life, and really really happy with where I am. Really happy. So next week is going to be full of my vain attempts at trying to write. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. The thing is like I spend all day looking at a computer screen, you know, for my day job, which actually pays my bills. I spend all day doing that. Sometimes they're really long days. Sometimes they're 12, you know, they're 10 to 12 hour days because of the different time zones that I'm recruiting in. And it makes it really difficult to find the energy to sit down and look at a computer screen again and write. So my hope is that I will do absolutely nothing else this week except for work my day job, because you know you have to, and write. I'm really hoping that I can shift my focus and sort of get into that routine and get this book finished, because it's got to get finished. It should have been finished at the end of August like I had originally planned, and here we are in the middle of September, and I still have like 35,000 words left, and so that's the goal, and here we are, and maybe I can crack some windows open and let that fall air come in, and maybe that'll sort of invigorate me to write, maybe. Or maybe I'll pack up and go sit in the bird sanctuary and visit the beaver and write. That's also a possibility. I could do that. Right, so that was my week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I will see you next Sunday.